Hi children, today we are going to learn the first chapter of civics. Before that, what do you mean by civics? Civics is the study of the rights and obligations of citizens in society. The term derives from the Latin word civicus, meaning relating to a citizen. As you know, India is a vast country and the different regions of India have their specific needs and problems. It would be very difficult to solve all these different problems sitting at the center. So, to work more efficiently, our government functions at three levels: union, state, and the local level. That is union government, state government, and local self-government. And the local government is of two types: rural local self-government and urban local self-government. And in this chapter we will study about the rural local self-government. The local government at the rural level functions under the Panchayati Raj system. This is a process through which people in the rural areas participate in their own government. You can see the structure of rural local self-government or Panchayati Raj. At the village level, it is Gram Panchayat, and at block level, Panchayat Samiti, and at district level, zilla parishad. Again, Gram Panchayat is divided into Gramsabha, Gram Panchayat, and Panchayat. The Panchayat system is very old in India. The word Panchayat means a group of 5 people. It was customary that the villagers elect a group of 5 elders as Panch. In 1992, the central government formulated rules for the Panchayati Raj system, and it became effective from April 1993. The Panchayati Raj system at village level consists of 3 main bodies: Gramsabha, Gram Panchayat, and the Panchayat. The Gramsabha is an assembly of all adults who live in the area covered by a Panchayat. And a Panchayat may include one village or a few villages. Every citizen who is 18 years of age or above, that means whose name is in the voter list, is a member of the Gramsabha. And the Gramsabha holds meetings where people directly participate and seek answers from their elected representatives. The meetings are held at least twice a year. Now, what are the functions of Gramsabha? It elects the representatives who form the Gram Panchayat, and these representatives look after the day-to-day working of the Panchayat. It also elects the Sarpanch or the head of the Gram Panchayat, or the village headman or the Mukhya, and he or she presides over the meetings of the Gram Sabha. It discusses important matters and problems regarding the village. It is the platform where all plans regarding the work of the Gram Panchayat are placed before the people. It's an important factor in making the Gram Panchayat play its role and be responsible to the persons who elected the members. It passes the annual budget of the Panchayat. It reviews the work and the accounts of expenditure and income of the Gram Panchayat. It prevents the Panchayat from doing wrong things such as misuse of money, corruption, favoring certain people, etc. The Gram Sabha can pass a vote of non-confidence against any member of the Gram Panchayat if it is dissatisfied with the work of that member. As a result, the Panchayat member will have to resign A new member will be elected in his or her place. It maintains and promotes social harmony. Now the next body, Gram Panchayat. The Gram Panchayat is an elected body of the villagers. It implements the decision taken by the Gramsabha. That is, it acts as an executive body of the Panchayat. Every Panchayat is divided into smaller areas called wards. Each ward elects a representative who is known as the ward member or Panch. Also, the members of the Gram Sabha directly elect a Sarpanch who is the Panchayat president. The Gram Panchayat is elected by the State Election Commission and it is elected for a term of 5 years. A certain percentage of seats in the Gram Panchayat is reserved for people belonging to the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes. 1/3 of the total seats shall be reserved for women. The state government appoints a secretary for the Gram Panchayat who is also the secretary of the Gramsabha. Now let us see the functions of Gram Panchayat. It looks after the construction and maintenance of water sources, roads, drainage, school buildings and other common property resources. It imposes and collects local taxes. It implements government programs related to employment generation and poverty alleviation. It provides health and sanitation facilities. It controls the spread of diseases by vaccination. It provides primary education in the village. It maintains record of birth and death in the village. It helps farmers to develop and improve their farms and cattle. It helps in providing good quality seeds and fertilizers. It looks after the welfare of the weaker sections of the village. It organizes the cattle fairs and village fairs. Do you know from where did this Gram Panchayat obtain fund? It obtains funds from the collection of taxes on houses, marketplaces, fairs, etc. It receives government schemes fund through various departments of the government through the Janpat and Zilla Parishad. It also receives donations for community works, etc. It obtains fees for registering the purchase and sale of cattle, land and other property. It has a share of some taxes and fees collected by the state government. It obtains funds from the sale of property owned by the community. It obtains grants from the state government. Now let us see the connections between a Gram Sabha and a Gram Panchayat. The Gram Sabha elects the members of the Gram Panchayat. The Gram Panchayat is responsible to the Gram Sabha. In the Gram Sabha, all working plans of the Gram Panchayat are placed before the people. The Gram Sabha prevents the Panchayat from doing wrong things. The Gram Panchayat has a secretary who is also the secretary of the Gram Sabha. Is there any difference between Gram Sabha and a Gram Panchayat? Let us see. The Gram Sabha acts as a legislative body and Gram Panchayat is an executive body at the village level. All the adult members of the Panchayat form the Gram Sabha, while elected representatives of the Gram Sabha form the Gram Panchayat. The Gram Sabha takes decisions and the Gram Panchayat implements them. The minimum requirement of age for the membership of the Gram Sabha is 18 years, while a member of the Gram Panchayat should not be less than 21 years of age. The Gram Sabha can pass a vote of non-confidence against inefficient members of the Gram Panchayat. Now, the next governing body is Nyaya Panchayat. The Nyaya Panchayat is a judicial wing of the Panchayati Raj system at village level. The term of service of the Nyaya Panchayat is also of 5 years. and its members are elected in the same way as the members of the Gram Panchayat. The Nyay Panchayat hears and decides minor civil and criminal cases. It can fine and punish the guilty within certain limits, but it cannot send a person to jail. The main purpose of the Nyay Panchayat is to provide speedy justice at minimum expenses. Next one, Panchayat Samiti. The Panchayat Samiti has many Gram Panchayats under it. It is also called the Janpad Panchayat or the Block Samiti. It works at the block level. The Panchayat Samiti has elected members and the term of service is of 5 years, and the reservation also as in the Gram Panchayat. Apart from the elected members, the Panchayat Samiti also has some ex officio members such as Sarpanch, MLAs, MPs who are elected from the block. The members of the Panchayat Samiti elect a chairperson known as the Pramukh. The Block Development Officer or BDO acts as the secretary of the Panchayat Samiti, and the functions are: it supervises the working of the Gram Panchayat, it makes plans for the development of the whole block, it has a team of experts in various fields, it arranges funds from the government for the implementation of developmental programs. The last one, Zilla Parishad. The district Panchayat or the Zilla Parishad is the highest governing body under the Panchayati Raj system. It works at the district level. The people of the district directly elect members of the Zilla Parishad for a term of 5 years. The reservation policy is the same as is applied in the Gram Panchayat and the Panchayat Samiti. Besides the elected members, it also has some ex officio members such as all the Pramukh of the Panchayat Samitis, the members of the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha and the state legislatures in the district. The members of the Zilla Parishad elect a president and a vice president from amongst themselves. The president presides over the meetings of the Zilla Parishad. An officer of the rank of the district magistrate is the chief executive officer of the Zilla Parishad, and the functions of Zilla Parishad are: it supervises the working of the Panchayat Samitis, the Gram Panchayats and projects under the 5-year plans. It makes developmental plans at the district level. It regulates the money distribution among all the Gram Panchayats with the help of Panchayat Samitis. And the source of income of the Zilla Parishad is the fund by imposing taxes and the money by renting out shops and houses that it owns, and it depends mainly on the grants received from the state government for its expenditure. And each state in our country has its own laws with regard to panchayats. That's all about the rural self-government. From this diagram, you can see under Zilla Parishad there are so many Panchayat Samiti, and under Panchayat Samiti there are many Gram Panchayat. I hope it is clear for all of you. Thank you for watching this video.